There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
So, hello everyone, this is the regular Cavalier here, and how was the introduction to the game? And this game is one of my favorite games of all time. I've been playing this game for 30 hours now. I kind of played it on my own, I played it in my stream, and I'll continue playing this in my stream for another couple of weeks to get to a certain point in the game where you can understand and I can pick it off in YouTube channel. So, as you can see here, I have already 2 campaigns started. This one is played on my own, this one is played for in the stream, which I'll continue. So I'll start a new one. The DLCs are installed and I'll start in gradient mode. So there are 3 modes in this game. There obviously is easiest, normal and hardest, and now it does not depend upon the enemy types, how the AI works. It's all the same, but how short the campaign really is. For example, if we go Blood Moon, the campaign will go on like 200 hours, but so I don't want to do that, so I'll play in gradient, so to keep the game under a certain point, so for you guys to see the campaign and enjoy it as well, and it will be easy for me to complete it as well. So we'll start here and we'll name it, since it's for YouTube, let's name it YouTube. Simple as that. And I'll enable mods. Again, I told this in my stream, these mods are not game changing by any means. These are just aesthetics mods to make the game a little bit better. That's it. Skins, everything. So simple as that. So mods have been enabled and DLCs have been enabled. So yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? The first mission will be a tutorial mission where you guys will understand about the mechanics in the game. I'll try to explain as best as I can. So let's get.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
So, this is the start of the game, the old road. So the stagecoach is destroyed, caretaker is gone, we will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. So that's the story begins. This start is kind of common for everyone. The heroes we get, the first 4 heroes we get is common for everyone. So even if you get the game, it's not going to be procedurally generated, it's going to be the same. And the old road is like just a small tutorial, not a big one, where you can get to know about all the game's mechanics. So the first thing that you need to know is how to navigate between the maps. It's simple. Just click on this room and then the heroes will travel there. So it's simple. And the next I want to talk about is the light. There are 2 things that is important in the game. One is light and other is stress. As you can see here, these are our heroes right now. And there are several hero classes in the game. I'll explain them as we get each one of them. For example, Reynold is a character, okay? He's a crusader, and the important thing is he has HP and stress. Again, highwayman, dismiss, HP and stress. But the main thing is HP doesn't matter. For example, if I finish the mission and go back to the hometown, let's say, I'll be healthy again. I'll get my HP back when I get to the next mission. But stress won't go away. You have to reduce the stress by going to stress reduction facilities. That's the main thing that you get to keep your eyes on. Stress, stress, stress. And the second thing is the torchlight. If the torchlight reduces below 50 or below 20, you will get panicked, you will get surprised, and you will get stressed more often than not. So you have to keep an eye on that as well. These are our inventory slots. Okay, this is food which will restore our hunger and as well as heal ourselves if our hit points are below. The next thing is, this is the inventory stock. That's it. We don't get anything increasing. There is no research to increase the inventory. There is no kind of stacking certain aspects. For example, you can only carry like 1750 gold stock. So like 1750 gold, 1750 gold. That's it. You cannot increase that by any research. You cannot increase that by any mods, and that's game changing. So you have to be worried about what you carry and what you not carry. These are the main basics in the game, and there are powers, for example. So this is a turn-based strategy. Our enemies will be here. I'll explain to that when we get into a fight, which will be real soon. So obviously the all-way movement is D and A, simple. This is the combat. So we got surprised, as you can see there. Even with our light is like 84, 88, we got surprised. This is not a problem because we have 2 heroes who are predominant in level Push 1 and 3. It doesn't matter. But the main thing is this is combat. This is turn-based strategy. But the turns are calculated on purely speed. For example, he has 3 speed. We have what 7 speed and 1 speed. So obviously he goes first, he goes second, and then he goes third, and then we go fourth. It will go like that. So he'll go now. We would have resisted the bleed. So we dodged that. So dodge is no, we go second. Okay, that's cool. So again, there are a lot of things in the game. For example, these are the things that you need to keep your eyes on. So stun resist. Again, it's simple. Stun. You won't get stunned if your stun resist is high. Same goes for the blight, disease. Death blow resistance is your if your enemy, you won't die if you get to 0. You will be like sticking on death's door. Okay, if your enemy hits you again, you can resist the death's blow That's what this is. If not, you will die. Simple as that. You will get a chance to redeem yourself. There's move resist. That means like push. You can change the position. The enemy can change your position. If your move resist is high, then you will be standing there, all guns blazing. Bleed, again simple. Debuff resistance is like they will try to reduce your impact on the game, but again trap is like there will be traps on the map. You have to remove that with a certain hero. And skills, okay, there are two skills. These are the skills that you use to attack, and these are the passive skills used to calm yourself down or heal yourself or reduce the stress while in camping after a big map. These are the skills that people start with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, everyone starts with 4. You can unlock these when you want, if you want it. And so for example, the position is the Crusader will stay in 1 or 2. If he goes to 3 or 4, he won't be able to attack at all. And the targets preferred are 1 and 2. So you need to have someone that is in 3 and 4 that can attack 3 and 4. So that's the combination of the team. Again, I'll talk about the team combination once this mission is over. So now, for example, our Crusader is in attack. So for example, I can use this, or this, or this, or this. Anything I can use. But I'll use this one to kill him off. That's it. That the mission is done. And loot. Again, the loot system is what I told you about. We can carry inventory whenever we finish a mission, and then they can drop loot, or we can find random loot on the map. So again, we can select default party line, or we can use this. So that's it. Now even the torch is like 82%. We got to, and these are the curios that we will run across in the map. So for example, as you can see in this picture right here, where am I pointing? This is like a laboratory. So when you drop a torchlight here, it will increase your torchlight mechanism to 100. So for example, if you let your torchlight so low, like 40%, and then you drop a torchlight there, it will increase it to 100. So you have to interact with these curios. Certain curios have some elements that are attached to it. For example, you can drop something to get something. In certain aspects, there is nothing that you can do. All you have to do is just select this. And there's some valuables right here. So for example, 500 gold. That's cool. We don't have a torchlight, so as you can see here, we get plus stress. But we surprise them. And the surprise mechanism is a little bit gimmicky in the game, because you don't know when the enemy will surprise, when you will get surprised. Even when the torch is 100%, you will get surprised. So we have to be really careful about that, because when you're surprised, you will be turned around, you will be positioned, repositioned. So for example, if a Crusader goes to position 4, he will be pretty much useless. So that's the mechanism. And when they are surprised, there's nothing changeable. Just like you will get to go first before them. So if you have a party of 4 and they are like party of 2, if they are surprised, all 4 of you guys will go before the 2, even if they are faster than you. That's a cool thing. So for example, I'll shoot him right in the face, and I'll hit this guy with the attack. So that's pretty much the start of the game. So these are the main mechanisms in the game that you guys need to know about, that we'll have to face together. There are boss battles, there are different dungeons, there is a DLC content that is so vast. So there's a lot of things that we need to look forward to in the game. So now we are bleeding. We don't have any bandages to remove the bleed, so we have to hang on with this. So we dodged. He has a big dodge, so we have to be careful about that. We are taking a little bit of damage. That's the move resist that I was talking about. He didn't move to position 2. Come on, guys. A miss and a dodge, really? In a single turn? That sucks. So I'm shooting him. Kill him. Yes, thank you. So corpses are annoying, to be honest with you. So for example, this corpse is here, so it doesn't matter to us. We'll target him. But for example, if we killed him first, we would have touched him with our Crusader, because his corpse would be here. We have to remove the corpse and then we have to attack him. So it will take us an extra couple of rounds, and in that time he would have killed us. The corpses are really annoying in the game. I mean, really annoying. So he's making us bleed. So the bleed can stalk. So we have to kill him before the bleeds are really aggressive, and it's annoying. We bleed him, so that's cool. Why is he going first? He has -3 speed. Come on, he has -2 speed. How is he going first? That's my question. They are bleeding heavily, so we have to kill him. There you go.
Alone does not dissuade the sharpened.
That's the stress reduction that I was talking about. So the mission is complete. So for example, we can just select continue adventuring, and then you can get this. So it's trapped. Wonderful. We got blight. So the mission is over. So as you can see here, he has 21 stress. He has 18 stress. Okay. So if we hit complete, we will hit complete. The end card will come. The quest rewards and everything. We got like 1800 gold. So we got level 1 heroes right now. So he got Ruins Explorer, that's nice. So we go to the Hamlet. Hamlet is our safe place, our safe house where there are different buildings that would help us.
Welcome home, such as it is.
Thank you.
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
So as you can see here, our heroes are not, there's no health bar here. You don't see the health bar, right? That's because health doesn't matter. Again, only stress matters. So he got 18 stress back there, that hasn't gone away. But the health has restored. The blight, bleed, everything has been cured. So the only thing that we have to keep our eye on is that stress. So that's the thing. And these are the different buildings that are there in the game. So for example, this is an abbey. We need to complete a quest to unlock this. So this is a graveyard where we can visit our fallen soldiers.
Covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
This is our ancestor memories, where the first part of the videos that we saw.
Of my failings.
These are connected to the different boss that are present in the game. There are a lot. I'm not kidding. So these are the This is the stagecoach. So this is what we came in. Since the road was ambushed and we got destroyed, but we came back strong by killing them all. So now the heroes will come back to us via this place. So these are
and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
yes.
All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
The road is clear. There are different heroes. As you can see here, there are more than these. So we can hire them for free. And these two are your typical soldiers that you would get as well when you start the game. So for example, I can just do this.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked
Simple.
battlefield?
I know. I'm gonna upgrade this as well. So next time when we come here, we'll get
Ambition is
more.
stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
So I'm gonna upgrade this as much as I can, but I cannot upgrade this more than this. So for example, okay, let's do this. 30. So we'll get 30. How about the bus? 4? Really? Come on. However, you can control this as well. This is a mechanism as well where you can control the amount of things that you use to change up the fact that whatever you get can be used to pretty much. We can't get it, can we? But these are the networks upgrades. So for example, next time we'll come here, we'll have like 4 soldiers instead of 2 or 3 even, and then you can increase that to like here, and this will give us the roster increase to 16. We have 12 now. That doesn't matter right now. And there are a lot of other buildings here which I'll explain when they are getting unlocked. So embark is our. So these are the dungeons.
A mecca of madness and morbidity.
Wait a minute, I'll
Our work
select you.
begins.
So there's only one dungeon right now. Okay, there are a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the end game. This is where we need to go to finish the game. For example, as you can see, it's level 6. We need to kill the boss, and then we'll get another one. We'll kill the boss, we'll kill the boss, and we'll kill the boss, and then the game will get over eventually. But till then, we have to farm up our team. We need to get every one of them to level 6. There will be losses, so we have to be careful about that, and we have to clear out all these different dungeons. So for example, in the ruins, I'm gonna take this is a short run, and there are different runs: short, medium, long, and epic ones in this one. And there are like exhaustible here in this dungeon, so we have to be careful about that. That's a big dungeon. And in this short run dungeon, there are different missions, different goals. For example, this is a scout mission, so it's like 90% of the rooms should be explored. But there are like destruction mission where you have to kill every one of them in the dungeon. Or there is like collect these, collect that, or like refresh this by inducing a certain mechanism. There are different missions that will be cool. So I'm gonna do this mission to end this episode. Or let's do that right now. And the money really matters only on these names are cool. These names will become only when you select a certain number of combinations. And when you get that right, the name will appear. If not, the team is not right. That you're just doing experimentation. But these are like your typical roster. So for example, if you take this team, the usual suspects, the Crimson Hand, there are like several of them. But if not, then you're just experimenting. So there are money and these things. These things are your, let's say, collectibles. These collectibles are used to upgrade buildings, as we saw just a minute ago. Gold is used for reducing stress, buying new things, skills, improving your soldiers, weapons, armor, and provisions. I'll tell what provision is all about. Then there is trinkets. Trinkets are like your, how to put this, like bonuses. For example, the soldier is like he's nothing for now, but when you put a trinket right here, there are 2 trinket spots where we put here. He will get certain increases, certain decreases, stuff like that. I'll explain it when we get this trinket. This like 4 dodge plus -1 speed. So if you put it for this guy, he will get 9 dodge, but actually he will get 0 speed because of that. That's a cool thing. And provision is where you will need like these sort of things.
Preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
So for example, we need food. Since it's a short run, I'll take 1 stock of food. So it depends upon how much big of a dungeon that is. Like if it's a medium one, then you have to take 2 stock of food. If it's a large one, you have to take 3 stock of food. So 1 stock of torch is enough. We have already gotten a holy water and a anti venom, so we'll take just 1 more, and a couple of bandages, couple of medicinal herbs, skeleton key, and 3 shovels. I'll explain to you guys what all these do before like the mission ends. So let's start. It's the first of many dungeon explorations that we are gonna do in this campaign. So the torch, that's the important aspect of any game. So we'll go here first of all. Let's see. We can get corridor battles, we can get room battles. So these are the things that we can interact with just like that, and we'll get certain things like torchlight.
The light, the promise of safety.
So there's a battle here. These guys are simple enough, so we can get them off, I think. So yeah, they are simple. How about we use a damage roll on this guy? There are a lot of skills, there are different skills that are present in our heroes that we need to know about. Ooh, that's a critical heal, that's nice. That's over. They didn't even get a chance to hit us. That's what I wanted. Content are yours, there you go, thank you. The blood. The blood is different right now. There's a new mechanism in the game where you'll get Crimson Curse for your heroes, and then they will crave for blood, and you have to give them blood. That's a new mechanism in the game. I'll explain it to you when when we get to the courtyard dungeon. And this is like the obstacle in the maps. This obstacle is present on every dungeon, so we have to use shovels. So that's why you bring in shovels. And the key is to use unlock strong boxes and everything. The medicinal herb will cleanse your heroes of any debuffs. They can also be used to interact with certain curios. Bandages obviously for bleeding, anti-venom for obviously blight, and holy water to increase our damage output, also for interacting with certain things. Those are the main things that you will take on every dungeon. predominantly. Oh shit, we didn't use the torchlight effectively there, so there will be we have to kill whoever is on the back line every time around, because the backline people can cause real damage. They are the ones that causes damage to us in terms of stress, or they can reshuffle us like that right there, 20 stress, just like that. So we have to. She's gonna die because of the blight next time around, so we don't have to worry about that. But that's what I'm saying. We have to take care of those people every time around. That's nice. We got rid of him in one hit. Oh, he's gonna get stress, isn't he? Yeah, 16 stress. That's not good. That's not good at all. How can you? I don't even know. What? This world is bad. How about? There's nothing that you can do really. Just stun her, I suppose. Yeah, she's gonna die anyway, so no problem there. So he's hurt and he's stressed out. Again, stress is what is important, not health. But before we finish the mission, our health should be the main concern of us. We'll get scouting like this whenever we can, but it's really not 100%. Sometimes we'll get it, sometimes we won't. Again, these are curios that we can loot. So just like this, we can loot, and we got a key and a gold.
The first test.
That's cool.
It must be carried home.
So we need to go in here for a battle. That's for sure, because we know there is a battle here. Please surprise them. No. All right. Then no. Don't you dare dodge. She has great dodge. 13 dodge is high for anyone, so that's a problem here. Don't give me stress. We also can dodge it. Bandaging, I know, man, how to do, but I don't want to do because that's just 1 damage per round, so that's not a big thing. Kill her. She can give us mad amount of stress. Kill her. Nice. You are getting all the critical pain. Nice. We got a crit finally. It reduces stress whenever we crit it just a little bit, so that's cool to know. Can you stun her, please? There you go. Stunning is pretty much we are just delaying the kill. Not that means that is important. We have to crit stun all the time. Just means we are delaying the thing. So critical. We should have healed there, but no problem. We are killing them really fast. That's a cool thing. And this is a key matter. So we just put in a key, get a gold and bus. It's nice. So that's these are the mechanisms in the game pretty much. Not everything. So there's a trap here. So we can see who has the trap disarm. 90%. That's the high right there, and it will reduce our stress as well. Cool thing, right? Cool thing. There's no one in this room. That's cool to know. I think we need to do one more room before we finish this dungeon, which will be right here. It doesn't matter, we need to do all the battles right here. This mission is not all about all that.
The brave and the foolhardy alike.
This mission is all about scouting, and we think we have scouted it well. So right here, and that should be the end. No? Alright. So then there's a battle here. Yep. But it's a treasure battle, not a curio battle. So we'll go there. There's an obstacle that we can remove easily, because we have 2 more shovels to go. That doesn't matter. So it's all cool. It's all cool. Okay, we didn't surprise them. That's the annoying part. This man can give us more stress. That's a problem. But I think we can get rid of him. Blight is very important in this dungeon because they take more blight damage. And if you can shoot him, he's dead. Next time around, he's dead. That's cool. So there are certain enemies with protection, like right here. This enemy has 25% protection. Blight and bleed can negligibly remove those protection. So they will take blight damages without the protection helping them around. So that's a cool mechanism in the game. So he's giving us a little bit of damage, but doesn't matter. So when they are blighted or bleeding, they won't leave any corpses, as you can see here. But for example, if you kill him, he will leave corpses. Yeah. So he won't leave corpses next time around when he's dead. So that's a cool thing. Can we... What the dispute? Stand both of them in the back, that doesn't matter. Give him a damage buff. It's a damage buff and a speed buff, that's a cool thing. Can you heal us? The whole group, that's nice. One heal. Huh. Can you kill him please? He's dead next time around. He can move us back, that's the problem, right here. And he can stun us with that certain power. But he can attack from the third position, but he can't. So we have to move him around, kill him again. So that he didn't leave any corpses. So that's a mechanism that we need to keep eye on. But we can give a damage buff, so give a damage buff, 50% damage. That's it. That's it. But we need to see what this one is all about. So there you go. We got Bus and Crest. That's nice. Now we can complete the quest. So that's it guys. The first dungeon is done. How did you like it? Did you like the game? Did you find it intriguing? If not, let me know in the comments down below. And if you do, let it find it. These are the quirks that we will get every mission. These are procedurally generated, obviously. So for example, this is a positive quirk with the golden color, and this is a negative quirk. For example, he's get plus 25% stress if the torch is above 75. That's really bad, really bad. So we have to remove that. Shocker is like she's easily stunned. So that's other things. So if you find this game intriguing, please hit that like button. So share the video with your friends, obviously. So these are the negative quirks, and as I said, these can get locked. So we have to pay more to unlock them and remove them. So again, so sad things. So these are the stress reduction facilities.
Dusted, the pews set straight.
I know, mate.
The abbey calls to the faithful.
Calm down. These are like meditation, praying to God, and flagellant. You get hit on yourself. So you hit yourself to reduce stress. So he can only reduce stress by praying. So you go there and you can flagellate yourself. And these are the regular ones, like bar,
curtained rooms,
gambling hall,
to the weary and broken alike,
and brothel. I don't have to explain all of that for you. So this guy has a high stress, so we have to use that. And she's not stressed out, so we will keep her around because we need healers when we go on the next mission. So again, we come to the stagecoach to see there are four new heroes, but this time around we have these two classes already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna increase my roster size.
Found even here.
And next time around we'll have this. We will have a leper, we will have a Helion, we will have a plague doctor, and we will have a crusader.
Savagery make for a powerful ally.
Because we can. They are free. Simple as that. This guy is totally different from this guy. That's what I mean. Every soldier that you get is different. This guy is different from that guy. Again, everything is different. She's my favorite class, to be honest with you. If you don't know Helion, if you haven't seen my live stream, Helion is my favorite class. I love her like anything. And these are the things that comes with like randomized things, procedurally generated things. So that's it for me, guys. Before we go, let's see what are the missions that we can do. Again, these are not unlocked yet, so we have to do these missions again. So I'll do this short run where we get this one. This one is really nice. Or we can do this one. It's not good as this one is really cool, but again, not that awesome. But it's a medium run that I don't want, so I'll do this one again. We'll take a Helion, we'll take a leper, and come on, we'll take a plague doctor, and so the name didn't come here. So however we do, we won't get the name. So however we try, we won't get the name. So that's what I meant. This is an experimentation. So thank you guys for watching. This is Cavalier here. Hit that like button if you love the video. Share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for everything that is gaming. And tell me if you like this new campaign that we are gonna do. I'll probably make sure this game is up on the channel every day. But I'll try it out, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity. until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.